Nice. Have a cocktail beforehand.
Yeah, should I start rambling? I promise it's not the nerves, it's the bad memory of the wonderful bartender in the back. When I ordered a crown and ginger, he poured the crown, and I think he forgot the ginger. Thank you. Oh yeah, so all right, real quick today, I'm going to talk about problem-solving styles and some research on that, the history of the scientific study of creativity, and I'd like to touch on just a couple cool projects that are going on. All right, so thank you all for coming. If anyone in the audience really has a problem with Comic Sans as a font, this is a good time to go out and have a smoke break. Also, if you hear the random howl of a 2-year-old, I won't apologize, but I will acknowledge the fact that he's mine.
He's cute.
So, all right. If you could all do me a favor, I know this is a visual presentation, but close your eyes really quick. Help me out here. Imagine you're at home in your kitchen, in the place that you know so well, and there's the wonderful aroma of a fresh-baked pie pervading through the room. You're smelling your favorite dessert fresh out of the oven, and it smells amazing. Your mouth is watering at the prospect of the first bite, but you're going to wait because you're preparing all day for a gathering of friends and family that you'll be hosting for dinner. The meal's almost done, things are going just fine, and then you have an oh shit moment because the smoke detector's going off and you have burned the main course. So what do? Do you A, start gathering data, asking questions like, exactly how badly burned is it? B, you start imagining all the possible alternatives you could offer up to serving the charred portion of the meal. C, start weighing your first few options that come to mind, like a cost-benefit analysis kind of thing, or maybe D, you're already on your iPhone and calling up something and getting it delivered. Now, there are a lot of ways that people solve problems, and what's really interesting is that we all have our own unique strengths and weaknesses within the problem-solving process. There are fallback strategies, not necessarily what we do most effectively, but what we do most intuitively. Here are the big four, broken down into characteristics of needs and how they piss other people off. Clarifiers, all right, someone jump forward. Clarifiers, they're focused, methodical, organized, and serious. They need order, they need the facts, they need history, and they need the ability to ask questions. They piss other people off by asking too many questions, focusing on obstacles, and overloading people with information, like I'm doing right now. So the ideator, maybe you work with somebody like this. Playful, imaginative, flexible, adventurous, and independent.
I don't know.
They need room to be playful, constant stimulation, variety, and change. They need the big picture, right? And they piss other people off by being impatient when other people don't get their ideas. Right? They often generate off-the-wall ideas, a little crazy. They might leapfrog from one idea to another without follow-through. Developers, think of R&D, reflective, cautious, structured, and planning-oriented. They need time to consider their options, time for extended evaluation, and time to refine their ideas. And they piss other people off by being too nitpicky, finding flaws in the ideas of others, and moving forward, not moving forward until they feel like something is really ready. The implementer, persistent, decisive, determined, assertive, and action-oriented. They need to feel others are moving as quickly as they are. They need control and timely feedback on their ideas. And they piss other people off by being too pushy, moving too quickly, and overselling their ideas. All right, so what? Why is this important? Awareness of your 3 reasons, right? If you know yourself and your strengths and weaknesses, it's an incredibly powerful tool. 2, understanding, respecting, and appreciating the diversity of problem-solving styles of the people around you does wonderful things for group dynamics. 3rd, nice. Teams that are designed according to their unique problem-solving profiles are more effective than other teams, all right? So this man, Dr. Joy Paul Guilford, a brilliant statistician, in 1950, his presidential address to the American Psychological Association was supposed to unveil a new statistical tool, no surprise given his mathematical roots. However, he blows everybody away by sharing their collective ignorance of creativity, right? 3 years later, in 1953, Alex Osborne publishes Applied Imagination. He's the father of brainstorming, partner in BBD&O, advertising firm out of New York City. This lays the foundation for CPS, creative problem solving, okay? All right, so the early years. Alex passes away. His untimely death leaves the torch squarely in the hands of psychologist Sid Parnes and the mathematician Ruth Noller. They set up shop in Buffalo State College and create the Center for Studies in Creativity. Their work on the Creative Studies Project answered the question of whether or not creativity was teachable and learnable. Indeed it is. All right. So here's an early version of CPS that shares the secret sauce of CPS. It deliberately separates divergent thinking from convergent thinking. If I asked you if you'd ever been driving with your foot on the gas and the brake at the same time, I bet you'd say, well, no, that's dumb. Why would I do that? And then I'd say, you're right, that is dumb, but I bet you do it every day when you're trying to solve problems. Judging ideas while you're trying to generate ideas is probably the worst thing you can do, but because multitasking and a torrid pace is rewarded in our workplace, idea generation and idea evaluation are done simultaneously, often with lackluster and frustration to accompany.
Good point.
Now, thinking up ideas can be really fun, right? Woohoo, have a good time. But convergence also needs to happen in order to get things done. It's the difference between a really great facilitator and just an facilitator, right? Here's my advice on evaluating the ideas of others. Tell them what you love first. Even if you think an idea really sucks, force yourself to find something cool, fun, interesting, unique, or valuable about it. With every idea, a person comes attached. It's the most important thing I can say tonight. With every idea, a person comes attached.
Good job.
One person like that.
I'll keep going.
All right, so where we're going. Some of you no doubt participated. You got flip charts, markers, Post-its, right? Woohoo. Those tools are antiquated. That's done. We've gone digital, right? Tufts University has written some software with us that supports digital CPS. My friend and Fulbright scholar Diego Uribe has created our Second Life space for the International Center for Studies and Creativity. We're holding facilitation, training, online classes there. A lot of it is free. It's open to the community. Just come in, hang out. We do it all for free. Pet projects, design thinking, and CPS have been married. Sugar Labs is helping us embed creativity tools into the operating system for children in the One Laptop per Child project. Creativity and leadership they're inextricably linked and they're fun to look at, right? Teaching and learning, so creativity and education is very important. The children deserve it. Neuroscience and intuition, really interesting if there's any nerds in the room. I'm one of them, self-proclaimed, right? So this is my son. And to wrap up, there's only one thing that's really important about this whole thing. He's been down this slide at Clearwater Beach hundreds of times, but his eyes light up like he has no idea what's going to happen when he reaches the bottom every single time. Everybody in this room, I have one last thing to say to you. Your imagination did not die when you left 4th grade. It just feels like it did.
Amen.
Thank you. Megan Voller, up next. Megan is one of our first presenters. This will be her second presentation.
My name's Megan. I write about art, work,